Hey, Kevin here.
And Nicole.
From Continental Sewing Center. Today we wanted to share with you how to construct the Brother PR stand for the multi-needles or the Persona machine. And some of the things you'll need with this machine is, first of all, it comes in this box right here. And this box is going to turn into this cabinet. Now inside the box you'll have instructions, really easy. This thing should probably take you 30 to 45 minutes at the most to be able to build. It's just 10 easy steps, one page. If I have to build anything, this is what I want to build because it's pretty simple. And some of they do include a tool, a little wrench. You'll use this on the legs down underneath the table, and some tools that you would want to gather up though, box cutter to be able to open the box. If you have a multi-needle machine already, you probably are familiar with this screwdriver, and this is in the toolbox, or just any Phillips screwdriver will do. And this is our favorite tool.
Yes.
Zippy, the zip. And if you have one of these things, you'll fly right through it. The reason being is really this table, the only thing you really have to do is just piece everything together and put it together with bolts, and you're good to go. So follow along with us. We're going to show you a couple of really important tips that you need to know when constructing this table, so you don't have to back up and do it over again. And other than that, if you've got any comments, share, like, do all those things down in the comment section. We'll get back to you pretty quickly.
Yes.
Nicole's going to pull everything out of the box. Again, the whole table is in the box. So you'll pull everything out. There's the top. Okay, some of the things we want to point out. First of all, when you put the shell of it together, first and foremost, you want to make sure that these dots are either at the front or the back. If they're on the sides, it's not going to work. So same thing on the top and bottom shelf. The other thing you'll want to notice is this bottom shelf has a place for the wheels. So you can see the rivets in there. That one just has a hole, so make sure you put the shelf that is for the wheels on the bottom. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to, once we get all the screws in the sides, we're going to flip it up, and then we're going to put the wheel castings on. Now, as far as the wheel castings are concerned, same thing. You want to make sure they're going the correct direction, which is that way and that way. So you're putting it on the front and the back. All right, then you're going to get the wheels. When you open those, there are two wheels that have these stoppers on it, and then two wheels that don't. So it doesn't really matter if you want to put the stoppers to the front or the back. You just want to make sure you put the stoppers on the same side. So Nicole's going to go ahead and put that on. Okay, we're now at the part that we're going to put the top onto the table. Now this is actually an adjustable table, so you can make it whatever size, height that you want it to be. This is the part that you want to do this. Now I can tell you this, I would make sure that I try to put it exactly where I want to put it now, because if you have to change it later, it's a little cumbersome because you've got to take all the screws back out of the top and readjust it. So if you get this right the first time, it should should be no problem. So what you'll do is Nicole's going to put that up there and get a couple screws. Now we know, because we've adjusted enough of these, how we like our height. And that is, you get 2 screws that are going in there, and you're actually going to come in from the bottom. As we set the first one up, and there are 4 legs to hold up the shelf, you can see we've actually counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that 6th one is where the bottom one goes. So just make sure, whatever one you put it in, make sure you count how many, so you can make sure you put it in the right one all the way around. If not, you'll have a lopsided one and you'll have to readjust that. Okay, we've now finished our table. And now all that's left to do is a few housekeeping things. So these brackets are going to go on, and the flat side, see how that is kind of curved up? So the flat side is going to go down. Oh gosh, I got these flipped around, I think. Oh no, yeah, no, that's right. Just like that. So flat side's going to go down. And what these do are these switch around and hold onto your PR series machine to make it connect with the table, so it doesn't wobble and doesn't vibrate as much, which is awesome. The other knick-knack thing that we're going to do too is we've got this optional cap frame docking station, and they actually put it so you can put it on either side of the table, so it just depends on your preference whether you want to put it on the left side or right side, but there's holes on both sides, as you can see, and then you'll just put 4 screws down with that too as well. And then the last and final thing that you're going to do to complete the stand is you're just going to put these dividers in. You don't have to use them, you can. You know, it's really, again, a personal preference. It's kind of nice to keep things a little separated, but you know, if you've got stabilizer or other things in there, you may not want to put those on there. And then the final piece are these clips for your hoops, which we really actually do like a lot. So they have 4 of them, and you put 2 on either side, and those are great to hang your hoops that you have on, so they're always close by, and you can put 2 or 3 hoops on each one.
All right, so I have our final product built and ready for you, the Brother PR Series stand. I have the Brother 680W on the stand. The stand will hold either of the series of the PRs with the Persona and the 10 needles as well. My favorite features are the accessory hooks that hold my hoop. I have my stabilizer in the dividers, and my favorite is the hot hooping station that holds my docking station right here on the side, so I'm ready to rock and roll. I also have the machine locked in with its security holders, one on the front and one on the back on the other side. Make sure you follow along, subscribe, and if you have any comments, let us know below, and we will have more videos coming to you very soon.